guys.
Welcome to our Q Corner special.
Welcome. I've just realised something's going on. It's going to go backwards all across us, so I'm going to stop that 1 second.
You can say that again. You can say that again. We have a bit of an echo. You might not be able to hear it, but we can. But thanks for joining us.
Thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed last night's show. We had a great time, didn't we?
We certainly did.
Yeah. I'll have a drink of that. Cheers, guys.
Cheers!
Nice Q Corner cuppa.
Nice cup of tea.
Hello. Oh, look at this as well. We've got Cindra's joined us. That's really early for you, Cindra.
Wow, someone's up early.
Yeah. We haven't got everything set up properly here for the normal show because this is just our bonus video.
It's a super duper special add-on.
Yes, because yesterday, or last night for us, we did the flamingo base. If you haven't seen it, get on last night's show. It was great. Then followed by that, we did some flowers. A bunch of flowers.
Air-filled frenzy.
It was. Everything was air-filled. But at the end of it, we brought out a bunch of chrome flowers that Dom had made. These ones here. And it was all based in a plant pot. Now, people have been asking us, and we've been getting messages about it, asking about how to do the plant pot. Now, technically, if you wanted to, you could go onto the show 2 weeks ago and see the cactus, the air-filled cactus design that we did on there. If you haven't seen it, you haven't seen that. Why not? It's a great design. People have already been.
That one already.
People have, yeah, we've already been getting messages. People have sold it. They love it.
Yes.
But if you haven't, go back and see it. It's the same plant pot. That one was done with the 16-inch. Orange. This one's done with an 11-inch purple. So we thought we'd come on here and share it with you anyway.
We show it anyway because you know what? It's in chrome and we love the chrome, so why not?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And also because we're at this time, some of our friends from Australia might still be with us as well.
Yes,
and I've
both
just
of
seen
them.
both Australians are both friends. I've hurt my back at the moment. I'm not supposed to laugh. It really hurts. So
we've been doing a lot of renovation work in the Q Corner studio.
You're going to see some massive changes.
One second. I did say we. I said we,
yeah,
but I meant me.
No, I did some of it. I threw my back out. So what can I say?
Coincidence?
Yeah.
You tell me.
Anyway, I'll drink to that.
Is that what we did carry that?
I'm just going to sit here and drink this while you sort out that plant pot. Okay. Yes. I'm going to talk to our friends.
We did skip over this part yesterday, and it was specifically because we never have enough time, and also that we did do it on the cactus. You showed it with the 16-inch. However, we're happy to show it because it does look spectacular in the chrome. This is an 11-inch chrome purple. We've inflated it to approximately 7 inches, but you may notice on the top there, normally we tie this really neat to keep it nice and round, but this is tied really poorly. It's tied right at the top of the neck there, leaving all of this uninflated latex there.
It's a bit that we wouldn't normally want to do, really, isn't
Exactly, but for this particular style and this technique, we need to leave this uninflated because that's the bit that's going to help us push this knot all the way through to the bottom of this.
That sounds impossible. You can't possibly push that knot from there to there.
See, I'm thinking while you're saying that, we're live.
I know.
And quite possibly, it may not happen.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Don't work with
children. I will sit and judge.
Children, animals, and balloons.
I will sit and judge.
So, I have my balloon inflated to approximately 7 inches, and it's tied right at the end of the neck there. I've also got prepared a small sand weight. So this is a double stuffed 5-inch. So it's a 5-inch inside of a 5-inch with some sand in there. So it's a very neat and compact weight that will hide inside of this as well. So not only will it look great, it will also provide stability for this design.
Well, we use purple violet for that, just in case.
We have. And then to connect the two designs together as well, I do need to take a 260Q, and this is purple violet just so it's colour coordinated as well. So I'm just going to hold that at the top, squeeze the air out.
Don't twang me, please. Thank you very much, sir.
Tie it off so it's then a uninflated 260Q. It's much stronger when we take the air out of it because there's no chance of getting air bubbles in that balloon. Yeah. Something we learned really quickly.
Yeah, if you try to burst a balloon, you can rip a balloon that's inflated fairly easily, but if you try to do the same thing when it's not inflated,
super tough.
It's super tough.
So before we start, I'm going to take this 11-inch balloon, I'm going to squeeze it to push the air right the way up to that neck. Now, that uninflated part that we left, push that along, okay? Because that's going to help us when we push this knot through to the other side. So it's more like
I'm going to move these over
here. It's always what I've wanted to make.
Aubergine. Yes. Eggplant for our American friends.
Yeah. I have the sand weight. I'm going to tie these two together. Again, I'm going to tie it at the the end of the knot, right? Not where we've tied it,
The knot,
but at
knot.
the end of the
The knot,
nozzle.
knot.
Not
The
nozzle,
knot.
knot. So here's the knot that seals the balloon, but at the end of the nozzle,
Okay.
it's a whole
You're
debate
gonna tie
of
the
knot,
knot,
nozzle.
not the nozzle.
How about I
Okay.
tie it and show it?
Yes, I think that's a grand idea.
Because it's the purple onto the purple, and it's quite hard to see, I'm sure. So let me tie that to make sure it's secure. So we have between the connection now some of the neck of the 5-inch, so it gives us a longer neck, and the air's pushed all the way down now until the top of that knot. Okay. The people that we talk to who struggle with this type of technique is normally because they've tied this connection too tight. There's no loose latex between it.
Yeah.
That's
You've
where
got to
it
have that
causes-
stretch.
Yeah. And also that they've tied this knot too far down and seals this, so this balloon's too tight, and when you try to push it through, it normally pops. When we push this through, we need to capture this knot through the skin of this latex. We can twist it to hold it, but we actually need to tie another balloon round, and that's what this one's for. So you must have that prepared, otherwise you will find that your fingers will get tired.
Tricky.
It is. So we're going to push this through, so I'm going to take the top piece, I'm going to try and do this so you can see it. My finger just goes onto that
I'm
kind
going to
of
watch carefully.
really rough knot there. I'm going to push it through into the balloon, and then on the opposite side, finger and thumb, just push those in, and I'm capturing a hold of the knot. So you can see it pulls the sand weight in, nice and neat, it's hidden out the way. If I let go of this, it's going to fire out.
Don't hit me.
Just a thought.
Also, as well as if this was a balloon on the end of there, imagine you could use it as an eye. There's lots of different techniques we can use it for, but for this one we're using it to hide the sand weight inside of that bottom balloon.
I'm just twisting this round now to help capture that knot, and then I'm going to take my uninflated 260Q. I've just trapped it on one end, or probably about the middle, with my little finger, and then just stretch it out and I'll wrap it, allow it to drop underneath my thumb, and wrap that round 3 or 4 times, and that will help hold that in place. Don't let go yet though, because we need to use the 2 ends of those latex to tie it. The first couple of times you do this, your fingers get tired if you take too long. A little bit of practice, you'll find it's a lot easier because you'll be doing it a lot faster, so your fingers won't get tired. So that is a very stable, solid base.
Because it's all about the base, and chrome.
Oh no, we've got a double. The benefit as well of inflating this balloon and tying it right at the end of the knot means this is nice and soft as well, so it's not something that's going to suddenly burst on us, because it's got a lot of give. It's an 11-inch latex, only inflated to 7 inches, so we've got a lot of latex there to work with. We can now use that 260Q to tie through the beautiful green chrome there. So I'm just going to pull that through that bunch, pull that round and down, make sure we tie it and secure it. So it gives us a really good mechanical connection between the base and the bunch of flowers. I'm just going to tuck the excess in there, hide it. So that gives us a really nice joint anyway. However, just to add a little bit more to it, for the one that we did yesterday, we added a 260Q chrome purple ring onto it as well.
It gives the idea of the top of that plant pot. So
Yeah.
it comes up and then it has that bit on there as it comes round the lip of the plant pot.
So for that, all I did was take there's some flowers.
Oh, for me!
A 260Q chrome purple, and I started off with 2 pinch twists. So just a small bubble and a pinch twist. There's one. Small bubble and a pinch twist, so there's 2. And the reason we start off with this first is when this loop comes round, we need something to join it together with. Now if you did the loop first, then the pinch twist,
Yeah.
you find that you overwork it, or it's hard to get in, or you burst your pinch twist as you're trying to create them because there's not a lot of space.
You're creating a retention. Let's create it separately,
Yeah.
where it's easier to work, and
Exactly.
and then add it in. It makes it a lot easier for us.
Before we wrap it round, just pre-curl, so just roll that 260Q round, just to give us a bit of a curl in there already, so when we bring it round, it just sits a little bit more naturally around the neck, the bunch of those flowers. So I'm just going to bring it round, and on the opposite side, I can measure it. Again, I can work away from this now. I can now put my twist in, and then place them back, and just wrap the 2 of them together. So I'm just taking the end of that balloon, and it wraps around those pinch twists. Once that's done, we can just let out the extra air. Once we're happy, again we can use those pinch twists to secure that uninflated 260Q, and then just trim off any excess. And those pinch twists can be just orientated just to make it look nice and pretty at the back. There we go, nice and stable. Really simple technique that you can use for so many designs.
It is.
Adding that weight in there just makes it
It's super cute.
super cute. It is.
Okay, well, thank you very much for joining us on this bonus video. If you didn't see last night's show, last night's show, go and check it out now. It's available to watch. Remember to subscribe so you get your notifications and get the bell on.
Bing.
Exactly. So we'll see you later.
Yes. See you on
Take
the next
care.
show.